stage Peter Chalhoub from Maliatec company.
You just click. Just click.
Left, right. Again.
I'm gonna briefly talk about our route optimization and dispatching solution. I pitched this solution in Telematics back in Minsk, but for those who didn't see it, it's like it was inspired by logistics, but because we were missing a couple of modules in logistics, we thought we'd take the concept and blow it a bit bigger. So mainly it tackles everything, any company that has to transport an object from place A to place B, and it doesn't know which car should go to which place. In order to save as many kilometers as possible, the fewer trucks used and the fewer time used. So this solution can be integrated with any ERP. It takes all the orders you have, all the deliveries you have. It just does the math and distributes your goods on the least number of trucks possible. Okay, so this is mainly the schematics of it. We are using Realon to get the real-time data from the location of the trucks, and we are taking the orders from any ERP, or they can be added manually, that are fed into our dispatching system. It does the calculation based on many algorithms. It can be the least number of trucks, the quickest path, the shortest route, or the fuel time. And once it's done, it's dispatched to the fieldwork. Anyone that has a smartphone can get his job on his phone. He can get the location of the client. He can get the task done, anything that's required. Once done, I will show you later the mobile app that you can use. Later on, there's a quality control team that can monitor everything that's happening live on big screens. And after that, you have, of course, the reports. On parallel, you get the live communication with your end clients through either a dedicated mobile app or through a web link that they can put their feedback or their comments or their location. So it has mainly one main screen that has all the data you need, the notes, the location, the delivery time, the type of client I want to distribute to, the type of route I'm going to take. Is it a small route, a big route? Can I send a big truck or a small truck? I can even go down to the type of salesman or type of delivery guy, because some clients need specific people to visit them. So once all of that is done, I can display on the screen the location of my orders versus the location of my trucks. And the system can either do the dispatching manually or automatically. If manually, this is the case of a couple of food delivery places. So you get an order, it's shown on the screen, you just drive the order and drop it to a driver. This is manual dispatch. There's nothing smart about it, just take from point A to point B. The optimized one is this one. It gives you the exact time slots of every delivery. So this is an example of one of them. Before I dispatch this one, I can just take a quick look of what's happening. If I see like a delivery that's 4, I can just remove it from the system and push it for the other day. And it will do the calculation again and will show me how much time I saved. I can do many scenarios. Then the scenario I like the most, I can dispatch it to my drivers. So this is the mobile app for the drivers. They can check the information, what deliveries they have. They can see the route before they even take it. They can do navigation using the generic navigation from their phones. Once they get there, they can get the proof of delivery. If there's a defection, they can take a photo, highlight it, send a voice note to the manager back in the office. And if they do the delivery, they can get any feedback from the client live, like any additional info they need. And all of that is fed live to a screen back in the office. In parallel, all of that is being also communicated, I'm going to skip a couple of slides, to the client. That client can get an SMS, he can fix his location on the screen if it's wrong. The first time he can get the tracking for the last mile, so whenever a driver gets into his geofence or it needs like 1 more kilometer to reach him, he can get a live link so he can track his delivery where it is. He can get a notification, of course, when the driver is there, and he can put his feedback in the end, and that can be fed live to the main station. So, on the other hand, from the office, I can get notification live on if there's any delivery that's being late, or he has any just unjustified stops. He took some breaks outside his specific route. Alright, or if there's any feedback issue from the location. Okay, all of that can be transmitted live, and the guy can just call the end client and tell me this delivery will be late, so he will update him. Alright, end of day, I can get all my KPIs based on what type of company I am. I can highlight them on the screen, and I can see where am I performing well. So green areas are being well performed, red or bad ones. So bad can be either late delivery or failed delivery or any kind of complaints that's coming from the end client. You can get any dashboard, of course, based on the performance of the drivers, and I can get heat maps based on where I have a load of clients based on seasons, based on hours, based on type of delivery, so I can decide maybe to open a warehouse in a specific place to get a faster delivery. And we've so far delivered 3 projects in Lebanon for that, and we've had crazy results. One company just stopped 18 trucks on the next day. So they did the simulation first day, they thought they were sending like 1,000 orders using 50 trucks. The next day they sent 33 trucks. So they just shut down 17 trucks. And on top of that, we added something that's not in this presentation. We can get the volume of the truck and the volume of your boxes and load them optimally, so you can even reduce the percentage of the truck used. So you can even leave a buffer like 20%, and the system will tell you which box you place inside first and which box you place outside, so it will make the dispatching easier. And that's a good tool. Any questions?
Thank you, Peter. Do we have any questions? We still have a lot of time. Okay, please.
Would you like to promote this solution to other Gurtam partners? Maybe have it listed on our website?
You want to test logistics with it? Yeah, of course. No, I mean, it can be white labeled. It has a SaaS version, so it can be cloud-based. So anyone that already has experience with logistics and wants a similar solution, we can use that.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Any more questions? We still have time.
It uses logistic algorithm, right?
What do you mean?
Logistic API.
No.
Its own
Yeah.
algorithm. So the
We're
optimization.
just using APIs to take the location and the speed of the truck.
So
Yeah.
not logistic.
No.
Thank you.
Right. Yes.
So orders are created separately, may I ask? Sorry.
Okay, I was going to ask you, Peter, the optimization
Yeah.
of loading or putting the goods inside the truck, or the optimization of the route taking, where is it coming from? Is it?
It's from the actual software that can be either implemented on premises or cloud. So we get the
algorithm as a continuing
algorithm. It's the software itself.
Okay.
You can either pick to send the fewer number of trucks possible, or drive the fewest kilometers possible, or make the fewer time, or use the fewer trucks.
Yeah, does it use Google Maps or
for
location, for optimization?
For optimization, it uses, no, we're not using Google Maps right now. using an offline map. I'll get you the name of the map. But for traffic, we're using an algorithm we wrote based on historical data for traffic, for Lebanon at least. But we can get it for other countries.
Thank you, Peter, for that awesome product presentation. My question is regarding the route optimization part. You said you have you built your own optimization algorithm. Does it factor in the length of the vehicle, the availability of U-turns, there are free right turns, and the height of the bridge, and the loading capacity of the bridge, as well as the clearance of highways? I mean, what do you call it? Overhead.
Yeah.
Does it factor in these things for at least Lebanon?
In Lebanon, we don't have that problem because we have a standard height for bridges-wise. We don't take
And turns?
We don't have it.
So it's a regular.
Yeah,
it assumes the vehicle to be a light vehicle.
Yeah, but we can factor in any constraints we have in any country.
Thank you.
Any other questions? We still have time, please.
If you need any POC for that, we have a demo account online. You can just take any random 1,000 orders, send them into the system, and just get the result. So if you want to pitch it to any end client, you can just go and tell him, give me your jobs for the last day and the location. We do the simulation, we give it to him, and he compares it to what he actually did. And for every project we had, we reduced at least 50% of the actual stand trucks. Because most trucks are just sent half empty, just because of laziness or because the human mind cannot compute 1,000 locations to be fitted into 50 trucks. As much as you know the routes in a specific country. And we have a small scale in Lebanon, but I can imagine on a bigger scale that would be kind of impossible.
Peter, but you've mentioned that you're using offline maps of Lebanon to do these calculations. If we spread it internationally, you're still gonna need something else or Google?
We started using Google Maps, but it was expensive because we started paying for the licenses. So we got a digital map which is offline, and we have the exact.
That's a global map, or
yeah.
Oh, okay, then perfect.
But it was already tested on Google Maps, so you can, if someone has.
It's up to the chairs of the department. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
And why?
Yeah.
You don't use
Microphone.
I need the microphone.
By using offline maps, you don't rely on the online traffic information?
No, we're using typical traffic based on historical traffic.
You take the history.
Yeah,
So
we factor in the travel distance based on timing and historical data. So let's say route A usually takes 5 minutes. At 8 a.m. it takes 5 minutes. At 10 a.m. it takes 7 minutes. At 2 p.m. it takes 20 minutes. So
yeah.
we factor that.
But sometimes you have accidents or
yeah,
unexpected.
we cannot plan for that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
but that can be added live whenever you get a call from your driver that says I have a problem here. So you can push every delivery like an hour ahead, and your end clients will be notified.
You mean someone on the back end, he updates the information
Yeah.
and then
So the actual drivers report the problem to the dispatcher, and he can update all the routes. And if you have any failure for any truck, you can manually remove all the deliveries and dispatch them to another truck, and it will do the rerouting. And it will send the new route on his mobile phone.
Thank you. Thanks, Louis.
Okay.
Considering that there is a lot of overlapping between logistic and your application,
Yeah.
I do understand there is added functionality, but why logistic was not used as the core to develop such application?
I think we were one of the first to start using logistics in 2017, and we sold it to 5 clients in a month, and we started getting good feedback from it, but it had its limitation when it comes for the size of the truck, the number of orders dispatched. I think logistics has a threshold of 500 orders dispatched, so we're dealing with thousands of orders being sent. So this is why we decided to write our own application for that. And Actually, how it started is that we lost a big account due to the lack of a couple of features. So we took that and we had a very big client, and he wanted drivers that wear suits to go to specific clients, and drivers who know how to speak English to go to other drivers. So we were not able to factor that in. So we just we developed
It's the volume. It's the volume which is the biggest.
Yeah, volume.
500 is our limit on.
Logistics is, we're still using logistics for 4 clients, but they have around 200 deliveries per day, which is perfect. You just drag and drop, or you could manually create it on the system and dispatch it, it works perfectly. But when it comes to big integration and big optimizations, we're not able to do so for 1,000+ orders. So, right.
Okay, thank you.